Hey Pisces, it's Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings and Chippy. I'm coming in to see what's coming for you this week. Chippy came in to get his cookie and take a nap. Sparky, you want to say hi too? This is my dog Sparky. If you haven't met him before, he's a border collie and also a therapy dog. So he in particular, and Chippy too, really good at grounding the energy as I go into reading. So they like to help, don't you? So I'm using a brand new deck for you today, and we'll see what comes up with this. I think you're gonna like this a lot. So what do we need to know for Pisces? What do we need to know for Pisces? Pisces. Got the big sword here. We've got Page of Swords. So there's something about some curiosity here, Pisces. Curiosity. Let's see. And by the way, happy Valentine's Day. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Oh, and the Death card. Okay, so there's somebody here curious about a new beginning. They're like, why did Pisces do something new? Why did Pisces end something and begin something new? Okay, this could have been a relationship, a job, any kind of a situation. Could also be dealing with a Scorpio energy for some of you. These cards are so thick I can't shuffle them all at once. Five of Swords. A little bit of negative energy here at this time about the situation, this ending situation. What's this negative energy about for Pisces? Three of Cups. This is okay, here's what I'm getting, Pisces. Somebody's jealous. There are women who are jealous that you are getting your desires. There's jealousy about celebrating something. There's like three women or three sisters or a mother and daughters. They're really jealous of you, sending you some negative energy here, Pisces, because you're so happy. You're over here celebrating, you know, you're in this Three of Cups celebration energy because you ended something and you're going into something new, you know, or something about a Scorpio energy. And they're really jealous. They're sending you negative energy. Huh. Okay. So I'm having to work with these cards a little different until they flex up more. Okay. So what does Pisces need to know about this? What is the situation about? Page of Wands. Look how beautiful this card. I love these cards. And again, this is because people are going to ask, this is the Tarot Moonshadow Floral Vow. Moonshadow Floral Vow. Okay. Good news. You got good news. You got really good news. That's what you need to know. There's just such a sweet vibe about this good news too. Almost like you can. I was trying to figure out the lamb, like she's carrying this little baby lamb, and it's like the good news you got is enabling you to be more nurturing as well, to maybe take care of babies in some way, or even baby animals. Maybe you're doing some sort of rescue work or something like that. Maybe you're a veterinarian, work with sick animals. There's something about carrying this little lamb. Why is she carrying it? But there's good news. So there's good news that you can do more of that, is what I'm getting from this. And that brings, this good news not only enables you to be more nurturing and caring and that sort of thing, frees you up, but brings you into 10 of Pentacles, Pisces. That is financial stability. Okay, this is what you want. This is what everybody wants on this earth plane, is to have that sort of financial stability and financial backing. So let's see what else. Yeah, here you are again, walking away from something. Whoever's looking at you right now, whoever's curious and looking into you, this Page of Swords, this is somebody, who's curious about you, kind of observing you from a distance, okay? And here you go. They're like, Pisces said goodbye. She walked away from something, or he walked away from something. So, yeah, so you did. So I'm like, why so much curiosity about this? Oh, you really said goodbye to something. Look at these two cards side by side, Pisces. I mean, this is like the card of moving away. Some of you really cut ties from something that was, I don't know, feeling really heavy. I get a really heavy, dark energy, and you wanted to move away from it. So you may have gotten a new job, moved into a new job, or you may have moved into a new house or a new neighborhood or a new country. I don't know. There's something about moving away from turbulence, though, moving someplace more peaceful, whether it's energetically or whether it's physically. And you may have moved away from negative energy. This negative energy we saw earlier. I'm still trying to figure out where that comes in with the celebration. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you holding on to your money. In the midst of moving, your final outcome is you're going to be able to hold on to money easier. And here's some success and communication. So you're in this direction of success. And I think what happened was somebody may be jealous of your success, but also you moved away from this negative energy. You're like, done with that, goodbye. And you wanted to be in this more nurturing energy. Whatever this was, nurturing children or animals or yourself for that matter. Your inner needs, that sort of thing. And I feel like you're celebrating at this time, Pisces. And I mean, when we get the Eight of Wands, it's such a good card, and it can be communication. You might be getting some good news about something. I'm still, what started this thing of me looking at why is this Page of Swords. Like, who's so curious what the curiosity is about Pisces at this time? But nevertheless, you're succeeding. There's a really happy outcome here. Maybe even travel. There may be travel, but there's definitely fast moving success rushing in here to you at this time. Let's go over here to these tea leaf cards and get you a few more details. What is this person, this Page of Swords person who looks a little smug, like, oh, what's Pisces doing over there? Let's see. Scales. This really caught my eye here. Scales. Keep your life in balance. Keep your life in balance, Pisces, and I'm sure you are. This person who's curious about you may possibly be a Libra. With the scales. Or could be somebody in the medical world, because I see something about the snake wrapped around the whatever, it makes me think of the medical symbol. I forgot what it's called. Here's the fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So this person who's looking into you, I feel like partly it has to do with business, and they're a sly fox. All right. see. Something about checks and balances here. What do we need to know about this person? Because you probably want to know, like, why is the person watching me? We've got the funnel, which is a period of frustration and lessons to be learned, and something about the month of May. Now, if you quit one job and you went to another, you may be learning something new in the month of May. But also I feel like this person's watching you in the month of May too. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, Pisces. Hold on. I almost feel like, because I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting a clear answer on who this is that's watching you from afar, that this person is trying to hide. You know, sometimes when it's hard to get an answer, I always say, like, if somebody wants to hide something psychically, they can. You know, it's a thing. But I can usually root it out too, so hold on. What do we need to know about this for Pisces? Clouds, temporary. This is temporary, but it is a problem. Temporary problems. And that's why they're watching. Temporary problems concerning what? Temporary problems concerning what? Target. Because they see you as a very goal-oriented person, and also this person is too. There's a competition here. There's some sort of a competition, Pisces, with this person who's watching you from afar. And I think there, you know, there's some negative energy here that's showing up, because I feel like I'm getting the picture now. I'm feeling like this person is jealous of you, would kind of like to step into your life. I don't think they're, you know, going to really try to do that, but there's just something here where they're, if you're feeling a little bit of a psychic attack coming at you, you know, if things are like going wrong, or things are breaking, or just little annoyances and stuff, sometimes that is somebody sending you some negative energy sometimes. Not always, but you'll know if it feels weird. And I just get the sense that this person is watching you, hoping you'll fail. It's like, for some reason, they don't like you, because they're jealous. You've got what they wanted in some way. You know, maybe you're married to somebody that they have a crush on, or maybe they're, you know, you've got the job they wanted, or maybe you've got the lifestyle that they wish they had, or, you know, children that they wish they had, or something like that. Yeah. And you're a target for them. Somehow, you know, you're very goal-oriented, so you're reaching your goals, all right, if this is your reading. And this person's goal-oriented too, and they feel like you're reaching their goals. Does that make sense to you? Because I'm getting like this person wishes they were doing what you're doing, but they're not reaching their goals, but you are. So yeah, target. It's a target. Okay, so hope that made sense. Let me switch over. I'm going to see... I'm going to go through a couple of these water cards for you, healing waters cards. What's the messages for Pisces? What is advice for Pisces right now? This is good stuff, Pisces. I tell you, there's a bunch of cards here of you having said goodbye to something and moving into something that works better for you, like nurturing yourself, moving into some more peaceful kind of existence, okay? And you can see how peaceful this is. Yeah, this is where your energy is going to be very soon, if it's not already. But I feel like with this month of May card that came up, I think a lot is going to happen in the month of May for you. And I was trying to just look at this week, but you know, they're like, yeah, this week connects to month of May. All right. So, advice for Pisces. Oh, this is so weird. I just remember I had this dream about water, and it had to do with Pisces, because someone I know is Pisces. and they were in the dream. So it was connecting to this reading I was going to do today. And I had this dream last night, and I just now remembered. Weird. This is about let it go, release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward, Pisces. Yeah, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're releasing the past and you're moving forward. It's exactly what you're doing. So your advice is keep doing what you're doing. Move forward. This is the Bounteous card. This is about generously giving, relationships coming together. Things are coming together for you. Two things coming together in a really beautiful way. Bounteous. Generously given. There's a generosity here. There's a big thing coming through with this. Other advice for Pisces, Atlantis. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. Atlantis. You may have connections going back to Atlantis. That may have been the dream I had, actually, when I think about it. But keep the big vision is your advice on this card, Pisces. Excuse me. Two cards. We've got the Selkie, coming out of hiding, embrace who you really are. Yeah, and I think you're in the process of that right now. This is why somebody's so jealous of you. Embracing who you really are. It's having to do with water spirits. And we've got the Wellspring. This is your final card on advice for Pisces. What are you thirsty for? Body care and take a breath. What are you thirsty for? And body care. Some of you may be thinking about doing some sort of body care, like an exercise class or some, weekly massage or, something like that, that you're really taking really good care of yourself. Maybe, improving your diet or something like that. And this is all about the Wellspring. You may find that your body is talking to you at this time, like you're thirsty, so to speak, thirsty for something that's really nourishing for you. Because again, we got this self-care card here. I mean, it's not specifically, but I think in this deck it pretty much explains that nurturing, coming up for you. So Pisces, you're headed in a super good direction. Whoever this is that's kind of standing back watching you, you may or may not know who that is. Just be aware of fake friends. Be aware of people who have hidden motives. Don't just trust everybody blindly, and I'm sure you wouldn't. But I do want to just say that because this came up in the significant position, this person who's sort of watching you from afar. So just keep that in mind, okay? I'm not trying to make you paranoid about it though, but you'll know. I think this person's going to kind of reveal themselves a little bit with something they say or do. And just take note. Don't just sweep it under the rug when that happens. You'll be like, oh, that's what that was. They didn't really mean that. They really meant this. That's that kind of thing. Manipulation. Beware of manipulation. That's what it is. Okay, Pisces, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe if you like the reading. And I'll see you all again soon. Okay? Take a look at Chippy's reading. I'm going to post it here. Chippy did a Valentine's reading for everybody. Hope you enjoy. Bye now.